Welcome to Amplify Love, the podcast where we explore the heart of personal growth, manifestation, higher consciousness, and so much more. I am Natalia Love, your spiritual mama bear, here to guide you and empower you. I'm here to provide you with the tools to rise up, tap into your true calling, and follow your heart. Join me on this sacred adventure as we unlock your limitless potential and amplify the love within you, starting now. Hi everyone, it's Natalia Love Angelou, and thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. So, I just had an amazing heal circle. This is my newest download from the universe. I created it, the first one, last month, so the month of April, right after my birthday. I got channeled, hey, do this because I see many one-on-one clients for my healing, and I do my goddess circles, and I do my yoga classes, and I do my hypnosis clients, my coaching clients, my spiritual guidance clients, past life regression, but I've never done this. And the universe gave me the template. It was literally like I woke up with, hey, I need to create a circle for everyone to rise, the collective consciousness to rise and support in a grander scale. So if people can't afford to come for my 1 hour or 90-minute or 2 hour sessions, they can come to this heal, which is at a fraction at its price, to be able to give back to the community, because I believe in karma and giving and receiving. So today was my second time, and it's totally different than my goddess circles. I channel the Reiki, I infuse with Reiki, I take everyone on a rise journey like a shamanic quest, and I invoke the divine, the angels, the celestial realm, God, universe, source, whoever you call upon, your higher power. We do a little share, and then everyone lays down, and then I drum. I drum on everyone and channel and infuse it with Reiki. And I bring my rattles out, and I bring my thunder stick out, and I bring my eagle feather out, and I bring my singing bowl out. And it's that whole immersive resonance where everyone can just drop into their heart, connect to the beautiful energies, and rise. Because I'm not the healer, you are the healer. I just create the beautiful resonance so you can meet me there. I invoke the divine. I know how to hold space. I create the magic portal. And then you get to decide, hey, yes, you know what? I'm interested in this. I am going to let go. I'm going to release. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to trust the universe. And that's how the magic happens. Everyone loved it. So last month was my first heal circle. And I asked God, I'm like, okay, what does HEAL stand for? And I literally heard helping everyone align to love. So this mission is to raise the collective consciousness. And then we send healing and prayers to everyone. We write a list down. We blast it out like Care Bear Countdown. We do a letting go ceremony. We do so much. And it was all guided by spirit. I'm so happy to say it's been a success. So last month I had 15 people, and today I had 7 people, and I love it. I love being able to support people. I love being able to just step into my zone of genius and hold space for others. So I just had to share that with you because I haven't been here for a while, and I hope all is well in your world. I get a lot of DMs, a lot of people asking me to come and collaborate on my podcast, and do not take it personal. It's just very, very overwhelming. I got like at least 10 people asking to come onto my podcast, and I haven't committed to that because I've been doing so much other things. I'm teaching yoga. I'm performing wedding ceremonies. I am, doing my clients one-on-one and my circles. So it's almost like this podcast, the Amplify Love, it's just kind of went coasted into the ethers. And when I get inspired, I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop back in here. So that's why I haven't been, collaborating with others, because then I have to make the space in my schedule, and my schedule has been very busy. I am actually collaborating with a local psychic named Liz Thrupp, and we're going to be doing a new workshop on July 27th. It's called Your Origin Story, which is all about inner child healing. And I'm also going to be teaching a Reiki level 1 and Reiki level 2 next weekend. So I've been doing a lot of different things here in my Niagara community, but I'm going to upload one of my talks I just did at the Peace Conference last month. It's about 20 minutes and it's about my childhood and raising up through the abuse, and it's full of motivation and inspiration. So please enjoy that. And I will be back again, I promise. And please send me a message on Instagram at the real Natalia Love Angelou. And also my email address, natalialoveangelou@gmail.com. And anything that, that resonated with you with my talk, or if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer here. Thank you. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will be back and I will connect with you soon. Bye for now. Thank you so much for having me here. It truly is an honor to be here today. I had an amazing time yesterday and I just love the energy. So, my name is Natalia Love Angelou, and I'm going to be sharing a story today. Bear with me. The first 3 minutes is a story about divine destruction. But we all know what happens in divine destruction. We rise, we reclaim and integrate the sacred energies. So once upon a time, there was a little girl who grew up in the heart of Ontario, Toronto, Scarborough, and grew up where I had a stepfather who was an alcoholic and abusive. And I remember one day, I was around 14 years old, and I was playing upstairs with my little sister when I heard from the kitchen below my mother screaming, "You are killing me." Something moved me. I didn't even walk down the flight of stairs. I just leaped. And when I got to the kitchen, what I saw seared in my memory forever. I saw my stepfather enraged with anger. And he had a big wooden rattan chair in his arms, and he was holding it up and down, swinging it on my mother's back head while she was sitting there helpless, trying to hide her face, but there was no escape, like King Kong. And I remember this power within, like the goddess for the very first time, moved me. I picked up the phone, I called 911. That was the first time I ever stood up to him. Of course, 911 came, they arrested him, but my mother took him back. And this man, my stepfather, was part of my life for 10 years. 10 years, I was walking on eggshells. I remember right after that going to the guidance counselor at high school. And because I was a minor, they had to call FACS, as Family and Children's Services. So they came to my house. And instead of, getting any kind of like rescue, they deemed my house as fine. But what really stood out in that moment was my mother's reaction. She wasn't relieved. She was so angry. She was so angry at me because I have a big mouth, because I spoke our business. And we're not supposed to talk about these things. We're supposed to be quiet. We're supposed to be with no opinion and just be quiet and take it. We're not supposed to have a voice. You're big mouth. You're supposed to stay quiet or else they'll take you away, is what she said to me. And that program, that lived with me my entire adult life. It lived with me forever. Your voice is dangerous. Just be quiet. Say nothing. Be a people pleaser. And it took a while to let go of that. It took a while to break free. So I pray to God, help me find my way. And this is how I started to awaken my magic. I had always felt something powerful within me, but had been taught to fear it growing up. So growing up Catholic, I struggle because I seen angels, auras, spirit guides, you name it. And I remember one day I was around like 15, 16 years old, telling my Bible study teacher about these things. They come and visit to me in my bed when I'm sleeping and waking me up. And um, the Bible study teacher, I thought I was going to get some kind of guidance, but she's like, the devil is playing tricks on you. Whoa, 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 the devil? Oh my God, don't tell me that, please. I don't like those tricks. So I ended up having a phobia. I had a phobia of the dark. I had a phobia of my gifts. I had a phobia of man, specifically Latino man. I had a phobia of my own superpowers. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good to embody fear and anxiety. It didn't feel good to be scared of myself and my superpowers. I knew that's not the way I wanted to live. So I started around 18 and 19 years old, dabbling into mysticism. And what made me get into that was at 15, I predicted my husband, and I met him at 17. And when I predicted my husband, I was like, how does a 15-year-old do that? How did I say I'm going to be with a tall, light skinned guy with green eyes at 15? And then 2 years later, I meet this new kid in my school. I'm like, okay, that's it. There's more to life than what I was taught in religion and in my home and in everything. So that's when I started dabbling into the tarot card, the mystical stuff, the metaphysical stuff. But remember, I had so much guilt and fear. I was like, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, please forgive me right now. That's a great thing about being Catholic. You can forgive all the time. Do whatever you want. Just go and confess in that little booth. Anyways, so that was my freeing card. That's when I was like, whoa, I can get out of this fear, this illusion, this dogma, this patriarchy society tries to control. And that's when my journey began. So around 2003, I became a Reiki master. 2004, I became a certified hypnotherapist, but I didn't do it to serve everybody else. No, I had to do it for myself because how can I support other people if I'm broken? How can I heal other people or give from an empty cup? So I knew, okay, it was my purpose to empower women. I knew it was my calling to amplify love to humanity. And if I have to give love, I have to be embodying the love. I have to feel the love. I have to learn how to love myself. So I have tools here that's going to assist you to own your woo. Oh, thank you. So I had to let go of the pain to start loving myself. Who am I beyond my experiences? Who am I beyond my pain? Well, pain stands for pay attention inward now. That's from Oprah there. So I knew that I had a mission to serve others on the journey, and specifically women, because I know how it feels or I know how it looks to be a disempowered woman. Yeah, my stepfather abused me too. But I believe that we chose all our experiences as a soul for a reason to be here today, to be able to be an example of love, to amplify love, to have compassion, to have forgiveness. And every single thing that happens to us doesn't happen against us, it happens for us, it happens for our growth. So we can either evolve, show up, and it's like a lesson or a blessing. Everything in the world, everything beauty has a few thorns. Look at the roses. The rose has some thorns. Yeah, it's so beautiful. But like the diamond, that diamond needs some friction in order for it to shine and bling bling. If there's no friction, it'll just be like a rock. So every single thing in life has to have a little friction sometimes in order for it to grow and shine and evolve. So some of the questions I had to ask myself is, who am I beyond my pain? What do I need right now? And where is this emotion coming from? One thing I learned through all this exploration is we are stardust embodied. And just think about that for a moment. Each and every one of us is like a grand, luminous star. So just think of your favorite wishing star. You are as bright as your favorite wishing star. That's right. You glow in the dark. You glow in all realms. All realms and all dimensions will recognize you because the amount of light that you embody. Each and every one of us is a unique mini universe. Each and every one of us is an expression of the divine. Call it God, universe, source, maker, creator of all things, Jah, Allah, tree, whatever, whatever you call the higher power. It's your own unique relationship. You don't have to follow a certain thing, whatever. There's no right or wrong. There's no, oh, only 10 Hail Marys and there's only 140,000 people allowed. When that prediction was set, that was like over 3,000 years ago. I don't think they knew that we have billions of people. So if you bring it to this time, there's billions of people allowed in heaven now, if you're still worried about that. But I believe the heaven is here on earth. The hell is here on earth, is whatever you see. It's all about your perspective. You could look at your life and you could look at it with half full or half empty. Every single day is an opportunity for you to make your heaven here on earth. So we have to still ourselves enough to listen to the answers. And the answers may come in a gentle breeze or in a strong inner knowing. It may come in images or thought forms. But if we're not still enough, you will not hear it. Because the truth is, you are your own oracle. You have all the wisdom you seek within you. There's nothing, listen, if we are the universe, if we have many universes, if we are stardust embodied, that means we have all the wisdom we seek. So you have to start trusting yourself and not just the downloads would come from the higher self or your ancestors or God, the universe source, or so-and-so living in this dimension and this star, and only that being can tell you the answers. No, we got to start trusting within more. We got to start trusting the uploads, which is your wisdom, your inherent birthright. You are connected to the universe, the source. So that means you have direct access to God, the universe, source power. Just like Wi-Fi, when we can send an instant message to someone and they get it, and we know they're going to get it, we trust. We have faith. We just know. We don't wonder, is this going to get sent that way? It's like an instant. That's how powerful we are. Instant conversations to the divine. Uploads from your ancestors, uploads from the archangels, uploads from the angels. It's all within us. If you're your best oracle, that means we have to stop looking outside for the answers. I only need to get it from this person, and that's okay. To go and see other people is okay. It's so important to trust yourself more than you trust the other person. It's so important to trust your intuition and not give away your power and have a codependent relationship. Only this person, only this healer, only this church. No, it's okay to know, hey, I don't need this middle person. If I have access 100% to the universe, the source, I have to trust my heart. I have to go within 100% of the time, go within. So I have some tools for you today that you can take if you want to take some notes. If not, that's fine too. Just be here in the present moment. So I have to listen and let go of the pain because I want to not be a trapped elephant anymore. I want to be a free lioness, and I'm going to get back to that. Okay, so these are some of my favorite tools. One, affirmations. So what are affirmations? Those are positive statements that we tell ourselves over and over again. Affirmations. Those really save me. And some of my affirmations are, I am enough. I'm worthy. It's safe to be seen. But the thing is, if you don't believe the affirmations, they're not going to do anything. You have to believe them. So that's where my second tool comes in, reframing. And reframing is changing a negative into a positive. But we can't just say, if you say, like an example, I am not worthy and I suck and I'm a loser. And then all of a sudden say, I'm worthy, I'm amazing, and and all that stuff. Guess what? If you don't believe it, if you don't embody it, it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to give you a little secret that people pay me big bucks for. And this is a hypnosis thing. And it's called cushion words. So cushion words are like, I'm learning to okay, I'm learning to see my worth. I'm learning to see the beauty in me. I'm learning to see that I am worthy of greatness. That's the example I had in a cushion word. Or I'm becoming better and better at this. Oh, so learning to becoming, those are cushion words. And if you have any negative inner critics in your mind and speaking these things, remember that's not you. That's just the ego. And the ego, what does that stand for? That stands for edging good out or edging God out. So that's not a trigger for you. I have no triggers. I can say God, universe, source. I interchange it all the time. And to me, it doesn't matter. It's about the vibration. It's about the frequency. So number one, two, affirmations. Number two, reframing. And number three, mirror work. Oh my God, this is a must. So you have to look at yourself in the mirror. I am serious. Slow yourself down and fall in love. Slowly but surely, it does happen. I was an insecure, broken child, big puppy hair, Steve Urkel parents. My mother shopped in thrift stores. I lived in a ghetto, poverty, you name it. I had that. And glasses, and everyone teased me. My first language was Spanish. I had to go to English, EL, English as a second language. And kids used to make fun of me all the time. And it sucked. It really did suck. I remember being in grade two, three, and these kids would look at me and say, oh my God, look, she's gonna cry, she's gonna cry. Instant tears. I cried all the time. I was made fun of a big sucky baby. You name it. I was an empath and I didn't feel safe at school. I didn't feel safe at church. I didn't feel safe at my home. And I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, look at me. I hated myself. Big puppy hair, 4 eye glasses, I did not even like my voice. I was afraid of speaking up. My voice sounded terrible. It's like, can I just sound more white? Why do I have this freaking accent here? And then people expect me to speak Spanish 100% because I have this little accent. But guess what? I feel like I never fit in because I can't even speak Spanish 100%. And when I speak English, I have this little accent. But I had to reframe it all. I chose this life. I chose to have this unique expression in my voice. I chose to be able to share this with the world because I want people to rise up. I want people to shine. I want people to fall in love with themselves. So mirror work was my savior. Every day, look in the mirror and pick one thing about your body, mind, spirit, emotions, personality. It doesn't matter. Just pick one thing, one little freckle, one little anything, and say it every day and start feeling it and start allowing it to that and start believing it. And number four, trust yourself. Embrace your intuition. Know that you are your best oracle. You have the access that you seek. You have all the answers. It's a direct channel. Trust that invisible cord of energy that you have with everyone here in the Wi-Fi world, but we have that in the spiritual world. Just trust, have faith. So Joel Osteen, I love this. He says, faith it till you make it. Don't fake it till you make it. Oh, I'm not faking it. You faith in it. Faith it till you make it. That's the best way to start having anything you want in life. And everything you want, you have to put effort to it. You can't just sit there and make believe and manifest, I want $1 million and wake up and think it's going to be there in front of your house. You have to take the action. You have to embody the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine energies. And the sacred feminine energies is the nurturer, the softness, the dreamer, the imaginative energies. And then the sacred masculine is the going, is the taking the action, is that, hey, I have to do A, B, C, D. If I didn't write to her and say, hey, I want to be part of this, I want to be here today. I don't just dream and fantasize, I want to be on stage and it's going to happen. You have to take the action. You have to have a balance of the feminine and the masculine. And in my world, the creator universe source power is the yin and the yang. It is the balance of the feminine and feminine and the masculine. So we have affirmations, reframing, mirror work, and trust in yourself. Okay. I made another reframe for the word woo woo because it was used to make fun of me. Oh my God, look at you. You're so woo woo. Like it's a bad thing. Oh my gosh, you're so woo woo. Like it's just like don't pay attention to her. She lost her marbles. She's just woo woo. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't like this reframe. I don't know. I don't like the woo woo, make fun of vibe. I need to reframe it. So I said, okay, you know what? because I was afraid to show up in my family. They're gonna judge me. I'm talking about like born again, fanatical father, and always saying that, oh my God, I'm a witch. So I was like, okay, my reframing for woo woo is I bring the woo woo to the woo what. So I bring the woo woo, which is the magic, the miracles, the blessings, to the what, which is the celebrations in life, which is, hey, magic is worth celebrating. Your woo is worth celebrating. We all have that woo, and we have to celebrate it. We have to embrace our own unique flair. And now I can talk for hours and hours, but I have to be very mindful here because there's other people speaking. So I'm going to wrap it up. Remember to trust your uploads, trust your downloads. You have to be able to trust yourself fully. And this is my last story, I promise. If you want more, just see me outside. I have a booth there. Okay, so in this circus, when the trainers want to control and break the elephant, you know what they do? So the elephant's a little baby elephant. And what the trainers do is they wrap a rope around its leg. And every time the elephant tries to move, every time the elephant wants to go and escape, they get a whip and they whip it and they hit it and they abuse that baby elephant. So much so that when the elephant grows massive and becomes a powerful, beautiful, big presence, it doesn't even try. It doesn't even try to escape. It doesn't even try to break free. And we know it can. Just lift your feet up and go. But no, it doesn't do that. Why? Because it doesn't believe it can. Why? Because it was programmed. It was programmed to stay small. It was programmed. Don't. We are the elephant. But now I invite you today to be the lioness, to express yourself fully, to roar with power, and to show up as your unique flair, as your unique essence, to let go of your growth, to let go of all those inner critics that you know what they are, and seek help if you need help. Trust me, go to a Reiki master, go to therapy, go. When I had to transform, I hired a big team, and I still do have a big team. I have a dietitian, I have a therapist, I have a life coach, I have my soul brothers, soul sisters, I have my beautiful team here. Find your people, find your team. You don't have to do it alone. It's all about community. It's all about connections. And that's why we're here today. We're here today to find someone, maybe one new person that you can add as a player in your beautiful story, in your beautiful journey. Maybe 5 people. Maybe you're going to be here on stage next year. You never know. It is time for you to rise. It is time for you to believe in yourself. And my last acronym, I am the queen of acronyms, I know, is RISE. Reclaim and integrate sacred energies. We all have the energies of the sacred within us. So remember, your life is a ceremony. Your breath is your prayer. Your body is your altar. What are you going to do today to adorn your life, your altar? How are you going to bring your offering to the world? Thank you so much for being here today as part of my journey and allowing me to share. I'm truly honored. And if you have any questions, if you want to have a one-on-one or just talk more about this, you know where to find me. And I hope I inspired you in some way. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And that's my tip for you. There's going to be so many teachers, there's going to be so many healers, there's going to be so many medicine women, medicine men, and priests and pastors, you name it. Take what feels right. You're allowed to do that, you know. It's not all or nothing. You can say, I just like this thing, and that's it. And I like this and that, and then you make your own little beautiful potion. Okay. Thank you so much and have a wonderful. You know how to find me, the real Natalia Love Angelou on Instagram, or just go to my website, my full name, and you can send me a DM there. If you have a question you want me to cover here, just send it to me, and I will be sure to look at the questions, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. So until next time, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please subscribe, share, leave a review. I appreciate you. I see you. I love you. Mwah.
Have a wonderful, glorious day. Until next time, bye for now.